Early voting started over the weekend in New Jersey, and already more than 380,000 people have shown up to the polls.
New Jersey officials say that's a record number, and the lines are still going strong today. Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from Verona. And Teresa, you checked out a few polling places today. How are things looking?
There is still a steady stream of people, Natasha and Steve. You know, this parking lot behind me here in Verona is so full, you think it might be like a Little League game or even after-school pickup. We're told that about 1,400 people are voting here a day.
This is the biggest line that we've ever seen to vote in Verona. Yeah. We live here for 23 years.
What do you think it is? What's new this time?
I think people are understanding that this is a big election.
Election Day is 1 week away, but already voters in Essex County, New Jersey are lined up to cast their ballots.
I came here, in the afternoon because I thought there's going to be nobody here, but I think everybody's very excited.
I counted, I think there was about 75 people ahead of me when I got online. So it's good to see people are coming out for it.
Early voting began in the state last Saturday, and it goes until this Sunday, November 3rd. It's the first time voters in the Garden State have the ability to vote early. It comes after voter access legislation was passed last year.
To be honest, the Democrats were the ones who took advantage of that very, very much at the very beginning, and Republicans were saying, no, you have to vote on Election Day. I actually think that might be changing right now, and that both parties right now are jumping on the opportunity to vote whatever the most convenient way is.
As for turnout, according to the state's lieutenant governor, more than 380,000 residents have voted early. We saw that in action. In West Orange at the Burson Community Center near Turtleback Zoo, it was an hour wait this afternoon. In Bloomfield, there were roughly 50 or 60 people waiting outside. And here in Verona, it's a good half-hour wait.
I'm just eager. I'm very eager. I think, again, this is a really important election. It depends on our future and young voters. If you can vote, get out there and vote.
So it's important to mention, early voting does not mean early counting. The votes aren't counted until Election Day. And if you're somebody that has a mail-in ballot, that needs to be dropped in one of those secure boxes or postmarked by 8 p.m. on Election Day. That's the latest from Verona tonight. Steve and Natasha, back to both of you.
Yeah, super easy to just drop in a mail-in ballot right there at those sites. All right, Teresa, thank you so much. And with a week to go before Election Day, another record number of early voters made their way to the polls in the city. The Board of Elections says more than 385,000 people across the 5 boroughs have cast their votes since early voting began on Saturday. So that's up over 128,000 from yesterday. Early voting runs through November 3rd. Election Day, of course, is Tuesday, November 5th.
All right, the U.S. Postal Service says it's anticipating an uptick in ballots and recommends that if people are going to vote by mail, they do it by the end of today. The service says it's going to deploy extraordinary measures because they expect an influx of ballots to be returned, of course, in the coming days. Those extraordinary measures will continue nationwide through Election Day and extend through the last day in each state that election boards will accept mail-in ballots.